Good morning, grade 9. Ito ulit si Sir CH. Lesson natin ngayon is joint variation. Ayan. Bago natin simulan, baka hindi pa naka-subscribe, subscribe na sa ating channel. Pindutin lang yung word na subscribe. Baka kulay pula pa, ibig sabihin, hindi ka pa naka-subscribe. Ayan. Simulan natin. Joint variation. Y varies jointly as x and c if there exists a non-zero k such that y equals kxz. Yan. Ito yung ating equation. Where x is not equal to 0 and c is not equal to 0. Yan. Medyo nadagdagan lang siya, joint variation. Kagaya na sa direct, yan, nadagdagan lang siya. Ganon din naman pala pag suot. Varies jointly y equals k x z. Ibig sabihin, mas maraming variables na dagdagan. May mga ka-joints siya. Example natin, number 1. P varies jointly as Q and R. Simple, sulat lang. P equals K Q R. Ayun. P varies jointly as Q and R. Yung K lang na dagdag natin, lagi hindi dapat mawala si K kasi yun ang constant of variation. Number 2 natin. Ito, nakalimutan ko isang variables. Gano'n natin V. V varies jointly as L, W, and H. Di magiging V equals K. Lagi wag makalimutan ng K. Yung L, unang variable, W, and H. Yan. Madami ngayon kasi joint siya. Madami. Unlike do sa ating sa direct, laging isa lang na variable. So, dito kasi pwedeng madami. Kaya answer natin is B equals K, L, W, H. Ayan. The area A of a parallelogram varies jointly as the base B and altitude H. Ayan. So, lang natin A equals K varies jointly as the base B o yung B and altitude H. Ayan. Ganyan lang kasimple yung ating joint variation. Ayan. Mag-problem solving naman tayo. Y varies jointly with x and z and y equals 16 when x equals 4 and c equals 2. Find y when x equals 10 and z equals 3. Yan. Una, isulat muna natin yung equation. Y equals varies jointly with x and z. X, k, x, z. Yan. And then, sundan natin. Ano ba ang given? Ang y daw is 16. Equals k. Ang k ang ating unang hahanapin. Ang x natin is 4. And z is 2. Ayan. Simplify natin to. 16. K times 4 times 2. That is 8k. 8k. Then, divide natin both side by 8. Yan. Para makuha natin yung constant of variation. Cancel natin. Yan. Answer natin, 16 divided by 8, that is 2. 2 equals k. Yung ating constant of variation is 2. Then, balik lang ulit tayo dito sa ating equation. Y equals k x z. Ang k natin is 2. Ang x is 10. And then, ang z is 3. Ayan. I-multiply lang natin yan. Tapos na. Kuha na natin ang value ng y. 2 times 10 times 3, that is 60. Ayan, value nung ating y. Ganun lang sa atin sa joint variation. Ito, isang medyo matinding problem solving. Pero dito, kailangan nang i-analyze lang. Madali lang din itong analyze at basta isipin nyo na ano ba yung joint variation. Yan. Kung paano natin ano yung ating equation. Yan, The amount of gasoline used by a car varies jointly as the square as vanished jointly as the distance traveled and the square root of the speed. Suppose a car to use 25 liters on a 200 kilometer trip at 100 kilometer per hour. About how many liters will it use on a 192 kilometer trip at 64 kilometer per hour? Ayan. O dito, analyze nyo lang. The amount of gasoline varies jointly daw. O gamitin natin variables. So, itakpa ko lang konti man lang. Yan. Yan. Gamitin natin variables ay L sa liters. O, gusto nyo, isa-isahin nyo muna. Tapos, speed. Yung S natin is speed. Yan. And then mga nandito. Distance. O, yan. Yan, ang ating mga variables na gagamitin. Sabi the amount of gasoline used by a car. The amount of gasoline, liters ang gagamitin natin. L. Varies jointly as the distance. Di yung K, wag kakalimutan. The constant of variation. Then distance. Traveled and square root of the speed. Square root of the speed. Yan. O yan yung ating equation sa joint dito sa ating sa problem. Ayan. Then substitute lang natin. Sabi, suppose a car used 25 liters. Substitute natin sa liters, 25. Then K, only 100 kilometer trip. Din yung ating distance times 100. Then at 100 km per hour. Ito yung ating speed. Square root of 100. Yan. Sorry, hindi pala kita. Ito yung ating 100, yung speed. And then yung ating yung 100, yung distance. And then yung ating speed, yung 100 na yan. Ito yung sa speed. Ito yung sa distance. Ayan, simplified natin. 25 equals ito, multiply mo natin K times 100, that is 100K. Then square root of 100, that is 10. Ayan, simplified natin. 25 100K times 10, that is 1000K. Yan. Para makuha natin yung value ng K, divide natin both side by 1,000. Natira dito is K. Ito naman, pwedeng hindi nyo na i-simplified. Kung may calculator lang din naman kayo, at masyadong malaki, huwag nyo na i-simplified. Pero simplified ninyo, edi hanapin nyo yung ito lahat naman peras divisible sa 25. 25 divide 25, 1, tapos to 1,000 i-divide nyo sa 25. Ayun. And then ito wag na natin simplified para mas hindi kayo mahirapan. Wag nyo na i-simplify yan. 25 over 1,000. Yun yung ating constant of variation. Ngayon, babalik tayo dito sa tinatanong about how many liters will it use on a 192 km trip at 64 km per hour. Gamit ako sa papel pa. Balikan natin yung ating equation. L equals K D square root of S. Ayan. Tatanong natin dito how many liters. So liters ang hahanapin natin. Ang K natin is 25 over 1,000. Yan. Ang distance, sabi dito, ang is 192 kilometer.
Daming laman.
And then, ano ba yung kanyang speed? Ang speed natin is 64. Square root of 64. Ayan. And then, simplified muna natin to. 25, sulat lang natin, 25 over 1,000 times 192 square root of 64, that is 8. Ayan. Just simply, multiply lang natin yan. 25 times 192 times 8. Ito may over 1 yan. Yan. Numerator sa numerator, denominator sa denominator. Multiply lang natin yan. 25 times 192 times 8. Answer natin is 38,400 over 1,000. Pag dinivide natin yan, i-answer natin is 38.4. Ibig sabihin, liters. So, ito yung magagamit na gasolina kapag dun sa 192 kilometer na layo. Na ang speed naman is 64 kilometer per hour. 38.4 liters. Yan. Ganun lang. Ganun lang ang pagkuha sa ating inverse variation.